We live in an age, a truly remarkable epoch in human history, of unprecedented ease, an era where technology has seemingly bent to our every whim, fulfilling desires with a speed and efficiency that was once the stuff of dreams. A world engineered, meticulously crafted with algorithms and innovations to erase struggle. The very concept of hardship, once an unavoidable aspect of existence, is now something we actively seek to eliminate from our daily lives. Picture this, a scene so commonplace it barely registers as extraordinary. A person reclines, effortlessly sinking into an oasis of relaxation on a plush sofa, a cloud of comfort designed to cradle and support, room temperature perfect, maintained with unwavering precision by a silent, unseen intelligence, a meal summoned, a culinary desire fulfilled without so much as a trip to the kitchen, with a tap, a simple gesture that unlocks a world of gastronomic possibilities, endless entertainment, a digital library of stories, sounds, and spectacles at their fingertips, a universe of amusement, knowledge, and connection, all accessible with a flick of the wrist. This is the pinnacle, the zenith of what we've strived for, of modern convenience, a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of a better life. A life our ancestors, those who toiled and struggled for survival, could never in their wildest dreams have imagined. A world free from the constant threat of hunger, disease, and the elements. Yet as we sink deeper, as we become ever more reliant on these technological crutches, into this effortless existence, where even the smallest tasks are outsourced to machines and algorithms, a question emerges, a nagging doubt that whispers in the quiet moments of our technologically saturated lives. Are we losing? Are we sacrificing something essential in this relentless pursuit of ease, something vital? A piece of ourselves perhaps that is forged in the fires of challenge and adversity? Have we traded strength, both physical and mental, for convenience, opting for the path of least resistance at every turn? Resilience, that indomitable spirit that allows us to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side, for instant gratification? Are we becoming a society of instant gratification junkies forever chasing the next dopamine hit? Our relentless pursuit, our insatiable appetite of comfort, this unwavering dedication to minimizing discomfort, may be engineering, inadvertently shaping our own weakness, fostering a dependence that leaves us vulnerable and ill-equipped to face the inevitable challenges of life, creating a society, a civilization built on a foundation of ease and convenience that is comfortable, undeniably so, yet fragile. A house of cards perhaps teetering on the edge of collapse. The paradox, the great irony of our modern existence, the more we insulate, the more we shield ourselves from the harsh realities of the world, ourselves from discomfort, from the very experiences that once shaped our character and honed our resilience, the more we seem, the more we appear, to suffer, to grapple with a profound sense of unease and dissatisfaction, anxious, plagued by a constant undercurrent of worry and apprehension, depressed, sinking into a mire of despair despite the abundance of material comforts surrounding us, and disconnected, isolated in our digital bubbles, yearning for genuine human connection. We have conquered, we have tamed the external world, pushing the boundaries of science and technology to achieve feats once deemed impossible, only to discover, discontent growing, a creeping sense of emptiness spreading like a virus within us, a void that no amount of material possessions can ever fill. This isn't a call, this is not a plea, to abandon progress, to reject the remarkable advancements that have improved our lives in countless ways, but an invitation, a gentle nudge, to examine, to scrutinize, the hidden costs, the unintended consequences of our comforts, to understand the trade-offs we've made in our relentless pursuit of ease, in removing, in eliminating the burdens, the challenges that once forged, that once sculpted our strength, our resilience, our very character. We must ponder what will shape us now, what will define us in this age of unprecedented ease. Technology has become a silent servant, removing effort from every corner of our lives. Acquiring food, once humanity's central struggle, is now a few effortless swipes on a smartphone. Travel is passive. Climate-controlled vehicles, GPS navigation, scooters on demand, communication is instant, but often shallow, turning connection into disposable data. Our homes anticipate our needs, every inconvenience eliminated by an algorithm. We glide through life, insulated from the small challenges our bodies and minds evolved to meet. The result, we are spectators in our own lives, passengers in a vehicle driving itself. The daily struggles that built us are gone, replaced by a radical reshaping of the human experience. Liberated from drudgery, we may also be severed from a fundamental source of vitality and purpose. The erosion of effort isn't just physical. Technology now automates our minds. We outsource memory to devices, navigation to satellites, and even our opinions to algorithms. Our reality is filtered, our curiosity guided by predictive engines, not our own inquiry. The digital world fragments our attention, conditioning us to crave constant stimulation. Deep focus and critical thinking, skills that require effort, are fading. We risk losing our ability to reason, create, and think for ourselves. The seductive convenience of mental automation leaves us intellectually passive. The cost, a mind less agile, less resilient, and less prepared for a complex world. Our bodies were built for movement, hardship, and adaptation. Today, stillness is the norm. Movement engineered out of daily life. The result, rising obesity, metabolic disease, and a cascade of chronic health problems. Our bodies, designed to store energy for famine, now suffer in an era of abundance and inactivity. Muscles, bones, and connective tissues weaken from lack of challenge. Ergonomic chairs and cushioned shoes protect us but also make us fragile. We are losing our inherent robustness, becoming more like delicate hothouse flowers. Physical decline limits our ability to experience life fully, shrinking our world. We live in a state of perpetual rest, but it is not restorative. Instead, it saps our vitality, leaving us unprepared for a vibrant life. Ironically, our comfortable age is marked by an epidemic of anxiety. Our ancestors faced acute stress, real threats, resolved through action. Today's stress is chronic, psychological, and unresolved: emails, social media, endless news. Our nervous systems simmer with stress hormones, lacking a physical release. Screens hijack our reward systems, fueling compulsive behaviors and social comparison. We are constantly connected, yet more isolated and anxious than ever. The absence of genuine accomplishment deprives us of resilience. When life is too easy, we never test our limits or build confidence. Shielded from discomfort, we become emotionally brittle, overwhelmed by minor setbacks. The comfort we crave breeds a deep-seated fear of discomfort. Our psyche grows fragile, ill-equipped for life's inevitable challenges. In our modern world, we often prioritize comfort and ease above all else, but what are the long-term consequences of this pursuit? As individuals, we gradually lose resilience, that inherent ability to bounce back from adversity. And when individuals soften, society as a whole softens, becoming less capable of withstanding challenges. We've become a culture obsessed with comfort, seeking it out in every aspect of our lives, often at the expense of growth and progress. A society that prioritizes ease, stops taking risks, and shies away from bold innovation, the kind of groundbreaking ideas that propel us forward. We demand lives free from offense, creating an environment where even the slightest discomfort is seen as unacceptable. We shield ourselves from any challenge, seeking safe spaces from uncomfortable ideas, creating echo chambers where our beliefs are never questioned. This creates a fragile collective psyche, a society easily fractured by disagreement and dissent. We become unable to engage in robust conversation, losing the ability to debate and discuss complex issues with civility and respect. We struggle to tolerate dissent, viewing opposing viewpoints as threats rather than opportunities for learning and growth. Our threshold for adversity drops. Normal difficulties are now seen as trauma, leading to overreactions and an inability to cope with the everyday stresses of life. By medicalizing discomfort, we strip people of agency and the capacity to overcome, fostering a sense of helplessness and dependence. Societies were once forged in crisis, building toughness and shared purpose. Today, our struggle is with the ennui and fragility born of too much ease. If we forget how to struggle, can we maintain our strength and dynamism? The question is urgent as we face the inevitable crises ahead. Will we be ready? For most of history, life wasn't a leisurely stroll. It was a relentless struggle, a constant battle against the elements and the unknown. Every day was a test of survival. Our ancestors weren't just familiar with discomfort, they were experts in it. They understood its nuances, its rhythms, and its purpose. They endured hunger not as a fleeting inconvenience but as a persistent companion. Cold, not as a brief chill but as a bone-deep, relentless presence. And constant exertion, not as a workout, but as the very fabric of their existence. Every task demanded physical strength and unwavering commitment. Through these trials, they were forging extraordinary resilience, a deep-seated ability to bounce back from adversity. Growth needs discomfort, it's the catalyst for transformation. Muscles strengthen under stress, fibers tear and rebuild, becoming stronger than before. Minds sharpen through challenge, neurons fire and connect, creating new pathways of understanding. Communities bond in hardship, sharing resources, offering support and forging unbreakable connections. Today we strive to eliminate stress and discomfort, seeking ease and convenience at every turn. We are forgetting that true strength is built in struggle, in the face of adversity, and through overcoming obstacles. We want resilience without the process, the strength without the strain, the victory without the battle. We desire results without the effort, the reward without the risk, the summit without the climb. The wisdom of our ancestors passed down through generations isn't about romanticizing or returning to the past, but about understanding a fundamental truth about human nature. It's about recognizing that we are anti-fragile, that we grow stronger through disorder. We require stress to thrive, to adapt, and to reach our full potential. Like immune systems need germs to build defenses, our bodies and minds need challenge to grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable. A life without struggle, a life devoid of meaningful challenges, leads to weakness and decay, to a slow erosion of our physical and mental capabilities. The ancient blueprint, etched into our DNA, reminds us, discomfort is not an obstacle to be avoided, but an essential catalyst for growth, a necessary ingredient for transformation. We must reconsider our relationship with adversity to see it not as a threat but as an opportunity. It's not the enemy to be feared, but the source of our strength, the foundation of our resilience, and the key to unlocking our full potential. The diagnosis is clear, but the future is unwritten. We must consciously reintroduce meaningful discomfort into our lives, not to reject progress but to reclaim our strength. Start with the body, move more, seek physical challenges, reconnect with your physical capabilities, choose stairs, carry heavy things, walk in nature. These are acts of resistance against atrophy. Mentally, fight distraction, set aside devices, read challenging books, engage with opposing viewpoints. Treat your attention as sacred, your mind as something to be sharpened. Rebuild resilient communities through real-world interaction and shared effort. True community is forged in mutual struggle, not digital likes. By choosing to struggle together, we rediscover strength and connection. This is how we build a society that is not just comfortable, but truly robust. Escaping the comfort crisis means shifting from passive consumption to active participation. Choose the hike over the screen, the home-cooked meal over delivery, the hard conversation over silence. The richest experiences, love, accomplishment, growth, require discomfort and effort. Seek purposeful challenge, not pointless suffering. The satisfaction of overcoming struggle far outweighs fleeting pleasures. Become the architect of your own challenges. Sign up for a race, learn a skill, take a cold shower. By choosing your struggles, you shape your own character. The comfort crisis is quiet, but so is the solution: small, deliberate choices. Will you drift in comfort or swim against the current? Strength is built in struggle. Go find yours.